Hello everybody, my name is Zoe Rebekah. Welcome back to my channel. And today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me video. It's been a long time since I've done one of these videos, years probably, but I did a poll on a community post recently about what you guys wanted to see after my apartment deep clean video that I already had planned. Today's Thursday, so my apartment deep clean video goes up tomorrow when I'm filming this, but this video won't be up until next Friday. But yeah, anyway, so I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do after that. So I did a poll of some options and there was two that were tied, so I'm gonna do this one first and then the one that was tied with it, I'm gonna do that one next week. So yeah, look out for my favorite movies and TV shows video, which is coming next week. But this video is going to be just a chit chat get ready with me. I got my laptop here, got some points that I want to discuss with you all, just some basic life stuff. I would have done a Q&A, but every time I try to do a Q&A, nobody ever gives me any fucking questions. So I just decided to make some talking points about my life and maybe some questions you guys might have but haven't asked. That's okay. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be basically discussing my life while getting ready. I have really nothing to get ready for, but I have my bag of makeup here. I have my deodorant. I'm just gonna do this now. I have my deodorant wipe here. I really like, none of the stuff is sponsored that I'm using in this video, but I'm just gonna tell you what I'm using. I use the Carpe underarm deodorant antiperspirant wipes. I have a big bag of them. I had like a deodorant stick by Carpe too, but I ran out of it and this is what I had after that. So rather than getting new deodorant when I already had deodorant, I just started using these. And you know what? They're pretty nice. I like them. It's really easy. But yeah, I do like these and they're convenient. But yeah, just had to do that real quick. I'm gonna go throw this out now. I also need to change. I slept in this and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for a couple hours now, just kind of doing random things, finishing editing my video and just kind of running around trying to be productive this morning because you know me, I'm a morning person. I like to be productive in the morning and I feel the most productive in the morning. So I did a bunch of shit this morning and I wanted to continue that productive streak by filming this video for you guys. But yeah, I haven't changed. I slept in this. So I am going to change my clothes real quick and I will be right back. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I'm in my new outfit now. It's been a while since I've worn this shirt and I really like it. I kind of forgot about it because it was like in the back of the drawer. But yeah, I'm channeling my inner Dorothy in honor of it being the year of the Wicked Part 1 movie. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna start with the chat points I have. So first of all, we got a cat. I mentioned this in my last video, but he is still currently under the bed that I'm sitting on right now. We got him on Sunday, February 18th. He is 2 years old and he's a little black cat with bright green eyes. And his name is Blackberry. We adopted him from a woman who was fostering him for a while and he was originally on the street and he's taking a little while to come out clearly and for him to adjust and to trust us, but he's gradually getting there and we just have to be patient. Start doing my makeup. We just have to be patient and you guys know that patience isn't exactly my strong suit, but this experience is truly allowing me to work on it and can't like force the cat to come out, especially when you're first adopting a cat, especially when they came from the street. Like I've been doing a lot of research on this and you can't like force them. They gotta like want to come to you. And you know, I've been gradually trying to approach him a little bit more and not like startle him, but just like very slowly go up to him and approach him. And you know, he's getting a little bit better and he's coming out a little bit more. He comes out mostly at night like cats do. He sleeps a lot during the day. He's probably sleeping under my bed right now, but he doesn't like to come out a lot when I'm in here. He'll come out when we're in here, but like when we're sleeping or it's at night and we're just laying on the bed not really moving at all. And he'll come out when I'm not in here during the day sometimes. And I'll like, you know, I'll come in here and I'll catch him out, but then he'll just run back under the bed. But you know, slowly but surely he is getting there and we just gotta be patient and let him do his thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna start with, I kind of need to put my hair back. I got this like a while ago. I got this pack of like really cheap hair clips and all of them broke except for this one, which I think is called the bear clip. I think this is called a bear clip. I never know what these clips are called, but I'm just gonna use that to just put my hair up like this. I don't know if it's gonna stay like that, but for now while I do my makeup it's gonna stay like that. I mean, I don't really love the way that looks. I don't think my hair looks good with these kind of clips, but you know what, it don't look horrible, but it's not gonna stay like this. If I were to keep it in this clip I would do it a little bit not as messy, but yeah, I don't have a headband or anything, so I usually just kind of hold it back with my hands. All right, quick interruption before we get too much further into this video. I want to give a quick thank you to today's sponsor, Audible. Super exciting that I get to work with them to give you guys a code code for a free trial, 30-day free trial using Audible. Audible is a fantastic platform where you can get a plethora of audiobooks, original Audible series, and podcasts. They have a wide variety of genres and things that you love and new things to discover. The Audible app makes it super easy to listen anywhere while traveling, at home, wherever you are. When you're on the go, you can listen whenever you need to, and it's very convenient and easy. As an Audible member, you can choose one title a month to keep from their entire selection, including bestsellers and exclusives, and new members can try for 30 days for free. And today for this video, I'm giving you guys an exclusive code, which is audible.com. I actually messed up. It's audibletrial.com/Zoe Rebekah, not audible.com/Zoe Rebekah, to get a 30-day free trial with Audible. So like I said, there is a collection of thousands of audiobooks and podcasts and exclusives on Audible. I'm super excited to be partnering with them to give you guys the exclusive link, audible.com/Zoe Rebekah, that's ZOEREBEKAH, to try out Audible for 30 days for free. Currently, right now, I'm using it to listen to Daisy Jones and the Six. I loved the series, so I really wanted to listen to the book on an audiobook, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, definitely check out Audible, and yeah, so let's get back to the video. So yeah, anyway, so I wanted to talk about what I do when I don't have class, which I've showed you guys a little bit in my vlogs, but I do a lot of cleaning. I did a whole video about deep cleaning my apartment, and part of that is because I do a lot of cleaning, just generally speaking, just when I don't have class, because cleaning is just a good stress relief for me. I love cleaning. People usually don't love cleaning, like it's not something that people say that they love to do a lot, but some people do really love cleaning, and I feel like, I don't know, for me it's just a really good stress relief. And my school schedule and my work schedule are both really inconsistent and pretty infrequent, so if I'm gonna be here, I might as well do something productive without like spending money, because I don't have the money to spend a lot. Like, you know, we're doing okay, we're fine, but you know, we're broke college students. Well, I'm a college student. Theo works full-time. I am definitely broke. Theo is in a lot better position than me, but we live together and sharing is caring. We love each other, and he takes care of me and I take care of him. But the reality is I don't have a lot of money right now in my bank account, and that's just the reality of being a broke college student, you know? And cleaning really helps me escape a lot, and it helps me to relieve stress, and it helps me just do productive things without spending money. And sometimes I work at Target, like I've talked about. I work on demand at Target, which if you don't know what that means, it means I don't get scheduled and I pick up shifts. So that's why my work schedule is really inconsistent, and the reason I have to do it that way is because of my inconsistent school schedule. And I don't get my school schedule, basically I've told you guys, I have a new term every month, and I don't get my schedule for each term until like about a week before the class starts. Like usually it's about 5 or 6 days. So it's really hard for a lot of jobs to work around that right now. And I do a lot of freelance work, and I was gonna get into that, but I do a lot of freelance work. Like I write for Medium and Vocal, and Medium is a little bit more income I can get from it. So if you guys want to check out my Medium articles, I always leave the link to my profile in my description box. But if you want to read some of my Medium work, then I get some income from that, so that helps me out. And also I tried to DoorDash here. Nobody fucking tips in this area, so it's not worth it for me to do DoorDash. It was a lot better back in Pennsylvania, but I'm not there now. The last time I tried to do it, I did one order, I got $7 and drove like 45 minutes in total, and it was just not worth it. Not with the prices of gas. And I do a lot of schoolwork, you know, I do a lot of schoolwork in and out of class. For the most part up until now, I've been doing a lot of work in class, and definitely still some outside of class, but the majority of the work I've had to do, I've been able to just get it done in class, and definitely had to do stuff outside of class too. But a lot of stuff I was able to do in class, and the more it's going on, the more I'm doing outside of class, and the workload is just getting heavier as I expected it to. Naturally, as the program goes on, the workload is gonna get heavier. You know, it'll probably like tier out towards the end, but I expected the workload to get heavier after the first few months. So I do a lot of work for school. It's a lot of what I do. I do a lot of work for school. I do a lot of cleaning. I do work at Target occasionally when I can pick up shifts. It's usually about once a week is how often I work on average. And honestly, majority of the time I spend that isn't work or school or cleaning is editing videos or planning videos or YouTube related stuff. And even if I don't make enough money to like really consider this like a full-time job, you know, I don't make steady income from YouTube. I do make passive income. I do spend a considerable amount of time doing stuff for YouTube. Planning videos, filming videos, editing videos. I spend a lot of time editing videos because it takes a while to edit videos, and I really enjoy editing. I love editing, and the more I do it for my YouTube videos, the better I can get at it, and that helps me in my career path because I'm in creative writing, yeah, which isn't directly correlated to video editing, but it's about storytelling. And video editing is visually storytelling. It's visual media. And if I'm able to do that, that just helps me in my career. So yeah, that just, you know, gives me a leg up when I want to get jobs in the creative world. It just helps to have that skill. And the more I do it, the better I get at it, like anything else. So yeah, editing occupies a lot of my time. I also write a lot, obviously, like I just said, as you guys know, the creative writing program, and I just love writing, and that's why I'm in the creative writing program. I love to write, so I spend a lot of time writing poems, writing articles, writing stories, like fiction stories, writing non-fiction stories, writing fiction stories that were based on my personal life. And a lot of it is for school, but I do submit a lot of my work that I write for school and tweak it a little bit or whatever. And I just write a lot of creative stuff in my spare time because that's how I get better at it, is by doing it. Like I just said with the editing, the more I do it, the better I'll get at it. And you know, I've authored 2 books and I get income from that. So if you guys haven't gotten copies of my book, like I mentioned at the end of every video, please go get copies of my poetry book and memoir that are on Amazon. And you can also check out my Medium stuff and my stuff on Vocal. But yeah, done with the face stuff. She looking fresh. Yes, so now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. But yeah, if you want to check out any of my books or any of my writing, all that stuff is always in the description box. So yeah, make sure you guys check that stuff out. I also sometimes hang out with my one friend down here, Alexa, who I met in school. She just switched degree program, so she's not in creative writing anymore, which is a little sad, but it's okay. She wasn't gonna be in my classes anymore anyway because I'm in accelerated and she's in extended, because there's 2 different kinds of programs you can do at my school. One's 20 months, which is the one I'm doing, and then one is 29 months, which is the one she's doing. And you can also like take months off if you need to, but I am not trying to do that. I'm just trying to get it done. Some people like to take their time and just really absorb it and process it all, and I get that. I totally understand that. I am impatient and I just want to get it done and move on with my life. So that's why I'm doing the accelerated version of it. But yeah, anyway, so she and I met in class when she was in the creative writing program before the extended and accelerated separated. That rhymed. But anyway, I've mentioned Alexa before. She didn't want to like be in any videos, which I get that. I respect it. But yeah, I do hang out with her a little bit. She's quite busy. She's got her own life, which I get it. I respect it. But yeah, so I hang out with her sometimes. Sometimes she just hangs out at my apartment. Sometimes we meet at a coffee shop, or sometimes we'll go out shopping. Sometimes she'll meet me here and then I'll take us out somewhere, whatever. But yeah, we've hung out quite a bit. And yeah, she's the only friend I've really made down here. So she's the only one I've hung out with who I've met from school down here. But there's definitely potential to meet other new people and still hang out with Alexa. She and I have a lot in common and we've developed a good relationship. So I'm pleased about that. It's nice to have a friend. I obviously hang out with Theo when he gets off of work and on the evenings, at the evenings. He gets out of work during the evenings. I hang out with Theo during the evenings after he gets off of work. Oh my god, I couldn't figure out how to say that. But yeah, he and I hang out. Obviously, we live together and we watch TV and we smoke and we do our things. We just chill like couples do, live together. He works a lot, so he's not here all the time, but we hang out during the weekends a lot. He and I and Alexa will all hang out sometimes, and sometimes if I really need to get out of that apartment, which I do, trust me. You guys know that I get really stir crazy. I get real stir crazy and I need to just get the fuck out of here sometimes. So when that happens, sometimes I'll just go for a walk. It's Florida and the weather is usually pretty nice down here, if it's not raining, obviously. But sometimes I'll just go for a walk, and you know, this neighborhood is nice to just walk around. And sometimes I will go to Dunkin'. I'll treat myself to a coffee. I usually go on average like 4 times a month, I would say. So maybe like once a week on average. A little bit less sometimes, a little bit more sometimes. But I love my Dunkin', and I try not to do it too much to save money and shit. But I love my Dunkin'. Oh, I forgot to mention this was a cup of Zoe. I'm literally like so far into this video and I forgot to mention that this was a cup of Zoe. And I forgot that I had coffee sitting right in front of my fucking face. So yeah. Anyway, sometimes I'll go to like Target or CVS. Like I mentioned in my last video, I usually go to CVS when I can because my brother's discount is better than my discount at Target. And also at my discount at Target has to be used with a red card, which I cannot get. It's a long story, but I can't get a red card. They keep denying my application. So my only alternative is to use cash. So I have to use cash if I want to use my discount at all. And I usually don't feel like going to the bank to get cash just to go to Target every time I want to go to Target. So I usually try to go to CVS when I can. If I'm like planning on making a big Target trip, which is like pretty rare, it doesn't happen frequently. But if I'm planning on getting a big haul at Target, then I'll get cash and get my discount. But yeah, I'll go out to Target and CVS and places like that just to get household essentials if I need them. I'll do that if I need to get out of the apartment. I'll get groceries if we need them from Aldi or Publix or wherever I need to get them from. Sometimes I'll search for events going on at the school. Like I've mentioned, there's not a lot of those. They don't have a lot of events, period. A lot of good events, a lot of events that people actually attend. So yeah, that's hard to find. I did go to one Zoom once and it was not fun. It was really boring, but I went to one and yeah, that was that. But yeah, I try to find events sometimes, and Alexa and I found one event. I think it was like an open mic poetry night, so we might go to that one because I'm a poet and that would be cool to do. That was like the only cool one we found. I also smoke weed.
Reefer, ganja, the devil's lettuce.
I watch TV and movies. I listen to music. I watch YouTube. I play the guitar. I do all those things pretty much every day. Yeah, I do all those things every day. Yeah, I do. And two things I haven't started doing yet, but I want to, are meal prepping and planning for the week and exercising more. I obviously need to limit and closely monitor. I need to limit and closely monitor my exercising because of my eating disorder, and I need to just make sure that stays healthy and balanced. But I am definitely out of shape and would like to get back into shape more and just be healthier generally. So that might be advantageous for me to look into starting. And I know Alexa is really into exercising, so she might be able to give me some pointers and exercise with me, whatever. So yeah, maybe we could be gym buddies. And the last thing I'm gonna mention that I usually do is stuff like this. I'll just get ready for pretty much nothing. Just picking out cute outfits and putting on makeup and doing my hair for absolutely no fucking reason. No like real reason. Just to get ready and make myself feel better and to feel confident, to feel pretty, and make it more attainable to actually do something with my life today when I'm actually ready. So yeah, I don't really have somewhere to be. I'm doing this as if I have somewhere to be, but I don't have anywhere to be. I'm just doing this just to get ready and to feel good. So yeah, I wanted to talk about some things that I'm excited about and things that I've been really enjoying recently, looking forward to, things I'm excited about, things I've been enjoying recently in terms of music, television, and personal activities and experiences. So first, I'm gonna put on my eyeshadow. First of all, I kind of went semi-viral on TikTok. I mean, I didn't get like millions of views on the video, but I got around 660,000, I think, around that many views on the video, and it has 99,000 likes and like 3,300 favorites and like 450 comments, which is like, you know, I will take that win. I will definitely take that win. That is pretty fucking cool in my opinion. Also, the makeup I'm using, the foundation I use, I didn't mention any makeup I was using, but foundation I use is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup, and it has SPF and antioxidant blend, whatever, in the shade Nude 40. And for my eyebrows, I use the Pacifica Dream Big Brushed Up Brows thing, and for my eyeshadow, I'm using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, which I've had for a long time. This for a long time, but it's really good.
She's really good.
She is still kicking. Kind of recommend this palette. Anyway, so Abbott Elementary has been my show recently. It took me like a while to find it, or like I had heard about it, but I just didn't watch it for a while, and then I just stumbled upon it on Hulu browsing, and I just decided to watch it, and I was immediately hooked. Oh my god. And especially just being, first of all, a petite girl from Philadelphia, like it was right up my alley. I'm not from Philadelphia, but I'm from the Philadelphia area. I'm from the Philly suburbs, and I'm actually a little bit taller than Quinta Brunson. She's like 4'11". I'm like 5 foot. I'm a little bit more than 5 foot, but I'm a little bit less than 5'1". I'm like 5 foot, like 3/4 of an inch. But yeah, I definitely feel her struggles as a tiny woman who often gets mistaken as a child. Okay, and also the shade I used on my eyelids is Caramel, which is like this bronzy, glittery, burnt orangey kind of shade, and I really like this one. But yeah, I'm going to now put on my mascara. But yeah, definitely check out Abbott Elementary if you haven't seen it, especially if you're from that area, or if you just went to public school, you would enjoy it probably. Or if you're a teacher. I feel like so many different kinds of demographics would love it. Or if you loved The Office, or like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, or like Parks and Rec, or any of those kind of like mockumentary comedy shows. It's that format and it's really good. But yeah, anyway, I also recently got really into The Bear, as I've mentioned, and I cannot wait for the next season of that. Again, took me a little bit to discover it and get into it, but I had been recommended it a couple times before I watched it, and then I just decided to bite the bullet and just watch it, and oh my god, again, immediately hooked. Such a great show. If you have not seen The Bear already, and if like somebody's recommended to watch it and you haven't already, like I had, just bite the bullet and do it. It's so good. And if you don't have Hulu, then borrow someone else's. That's what my family did. I just let my family borrow it just so that they could watch The Bear. Like that's all they wanted to use it for, was to watch The Bear. But yeah, also Theo and I have been watching This Is Us. That's our dinner time show. Theo and I usually have like, we find shows to like make our dinner time shows that we watch at dinner time because we are not psychos and we need to watch something while we're eating, right? So This Is Us has been our dinner show, which, you know, it can get a little bit heavy sometimes, but it's so good. So if you haven't seen that one, I would recommend it too, which also some of it takes place in Philadelphia. It takes place in a lot of different places, but Philadelphia is one of those places. But yeah, we're on season 5, so we're like sort of almost done because there's 6 seasons. Okay. All right, makeup is done pretty much. Yeah, makeup is done. She is looking fabulous. I am pleased with my makeup. Gotta fix the hair. Gotta fix the bangs. Bangs are fixed. We also love Only Murders in the Building. We love Daisy Jones and the Six. Sometimes I watch One Tree Hill when I'm home alone and like really bored. I'm super excited for the next season of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Theo and I watched the first 2 seasons of that together. I also watched the first 2 episodes, not the first 2 episodes, the first 2 seasons of The White Lotus. I absolutely loved it, so I cannot wait for the next season of that. Also loved Outer Banks. Super excited for the next season of that. I don't think there's a date for that yet, but it's coming out this year, so I'm excited about that. I loved Sex Education season 4 and the whole series. Season 4 was the last season, so I'm super sad about that part, but I really enjoyed the show. So if you haven't seen Sex Education on Netflix, that is one show Netflix did right, and I am so sad it's over. But yeah, highly recommend the series if you haven't seen it already, and if you've already seen it, then watch it again because it's so good. And then there are the classics that I just watch random episodes of, or I'll just let it play in the background. Stuff that I've both already seen before and watched a second time again with Theo, which include Gilmore Girls, New Girl, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Modern Family, The Office, Parks and Rec, 30 Rock, sometimes Pretty Little Liars, and sometimes Gossip Girl. Theo didn't never watch Pretty Little Liars with me, but he watched the rest of them with me and liked them all pretty much. We never finished Gossip Girl because because you know, if you've seen Gossip Girl, you know that towards season 5 it gets like a little bit just all over the place and whack, so we couldn't keep up with it anymore, but I've seen it all the way through. But yeah, as for music, also I'm gonna put the stuff I'm gonna put in my hair is the John Frieda Frizz Ease Dream Curl Cream Oil for fast absorbing moisture, for frizz-free curls, for wavy and curly hair with rosehip oil. Yeah, this is the shit I'm about to put in my hair. Anyway, as for music, I'm excited about the upcoming Ariana Grande album, Eternal Sunshine. I didn't really like Yes and all that much. You know, a lot of people didn't, but I'm still excited for her new music coming up, and I still love her regardless.
Update, loved it. Pop perfection.
And I'm obviously super excited for the Tortured Poets Department coming out in April. That is super exciting. Like, yeah, I posted my reaction to that, I think, on TikTok. No, I posted my reaction to her winning her 4th album of the year. I posted that on TikTok, but I didn't film my reaction to the Tortured Poets Department because I wasn't expecting it. But I was like super excited. I definitely screamed. But yeah, I'm super excited about the Tortured Poets Department coming out April 19th. I'm super excited. I mean, I'm not like that excited about Record Store Day because there's not a lot of records that I would want. I really want the Maisie Peters The Good Witch Deluxe Record Store Day vinyl. I really want that one. And the Noah Kahan Olivia Rodrigo one might be cool to get. And the Noah Kahan I Was I Am album because I got really into him recently too. So yeah, there's that coming up April 20th, 420, a holiday for the stoners, which is me. So a holiday for the people like me who do that. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to Lizzie McAlpine's new album, Older, coming out in April. I'm also looking forward to Maggie Rogers' new album, Don't Forget Me, coming out in April. I'm looking forward to Casey Musgrave's new album, Deeper Well, coming out in March. And I talked more in depth about my favorite music of 2023 in my favorite music of 2023 video. So definitely check that out if you haven't already, because I go more in depth about all my favorite music from 2023. But some artists that I've been loving recently are, of course, Taylor Swift, obviously, as well as a lot of, which hasn't changed recently, Olivia Rodrigo, Gracie Abrams, Lana Del Rey, by Lizzie McAlpine, Maisie Peters, Noah Kahan, Phoebe Bridgers, Billie Eilish, and Lorde. It's a majority of what I listen to. I also recently got into Chappelle Roan. I was hoping to go to the Olivia Rodrigo concert on March 5th in Orlando, but I can't afford it. And Chappelle Roan was the opener. So I started listening to her music, anticipating the mere chance I might go. But nonetheless, I still got really into Chappelle Roan. Her music is great. So if you haven't checked her out, she's really good. But something else I wanted to discuss was just general mental health stuff, like how I've been, you know, how my anxiety, my depression, eating, and all that have been. So I'm happy to report that I'm not regressing, you know, but for real, there's always going to be ebbs and flows. There's always going to be ups and downs, as we know, and I have my ups and downs. I have my ebbs and flows, and I have my moments where I'm really intensely struggling, and I have my moments where I feel like content and okay. There's some times where I feel completely indifferent, and it's just I don't feel anything, and I feel numb. And then there's some times where I'm excited, and then there's times where I'm nervous and scared, but there's always going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows, and nothing is ever linear with me or anybody, but you know, especially me, it's just always like this. But you know, I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm taking my pills, which is important for me to say because I've mentioned that I've had hard times taking my pills. I know that I need to take them, but I have a disorder that a part of it is being treatment resistant, and I resist treatment a lot, and I don't like to take care of myself necessarily. I don't like to do things that will help me, and the more I've done it, the better I feel, and I hate to admit that sometimes, but it's important for me to just kind of acknowledge that and accept that and just understand that I don't deserve to not take care of myself, and I do deserve to feel like okay, and I do deserve to feel stable. So yeah, I've been trying to take care of myself. I've been taking my pills, which I need to do, and you know, I'm trying to take care of myself more in terms of hygiene and basic self-care, and I'm doing a lot better with that, and I'm still doing well in school, and we've been a little bit stressed about finances, as I mentioned, just because we're broke college students. Well, like I said, he's not a college student, but we're broke young people, and I'm a college student, and being stressed about finances is a natural thing to happen, and we're managing. And Theo and I are just trying our best in our relationship to communicate, compromise, be patient, and take care of ourselves and each other, as well as our cat, who is under the bed. My eating has been a little bit better recently. I still have problems with it, and I always will, and I still have anxiety a lot about what to eat and how much and when, and I have like hard time making food a lot, but I can't afford to go out and get food a lot, so I have to push myself to make it a lot, and sometimes I just can't. But I'm trying to refocus my mind a lot during those moments and like remind myself to eat when I'm hungry and eat until I'm satiated, and to eat, period, and to just take care of myself, and just remember that eating is a very important thing to do for anybody to do, but especially for somebody like me. I always need to make sure I eat. There's never an excuse I can have that's valid enough for me to not eat food, you know what I mean? I have days where it's more difficult to eat meals consistently, and I have days where it's easier. It just depends on the day and my mood and what's going on during that specific moment and what's going on in my environment, but no matter what, I have to take care of myself and maintain my health. And as for school, this is the last thing I want to talk about, but as for school, I start my next monthly term on Tuesday, March 5th, and I only have one class this term, which is script writing techniques, which I have every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 p.m. It's both creative writing and film students, which I'm looking forward to because there's only a couple students other than me in the creative writing program. There's like 3 or 4 other people, which I like the smaller classes sometimes, but sometimes it's nice to expand my horizons and meet new people and hear new perspectives and just have a bigger class every now and then. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's nice to switch it up and just meet new people that way. But yeah, I think this class, script writing techniques, will be right up my alley, and I'm really looking forward to it. And my ultimate goal is to become a script writer and or article writer mainly, and I plan to write screenplays and teleplays, so I think I'll really enjoy and learn a lot from this class. So yeah, that's gonna be it. That's all of my talking points for my chit chat get ready with me video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy my hair and my makeup and my outfit. She's cute, and it's also really hot out today, so I had to think about that when considering what I was gonna wear, and I could wear a lot more stylish clothes that aren't weather appropriate, so this will do. She's cute. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this video here. If you guys liked it, give it a big thumbs up, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Share this video on my channel to those who think might be interested, and leave me comments down below. Make sure you guys leave me suggestions for other videos you want to see, and make sure you guys check out my poetry book, An Erratic Anthology of My Psychology, and my memoir, Battles on the Borderline. Make sure you guys check out my podcast, Ebbs and Flows with Zoe Frenchman, as well as all of my music out and my spoken word album, Metamorphosis, all available available on whatever streaming platforms you use. Make sure you guys follow me on all my other social medias. My Snapchat is Zoe Frenchman, my Instagram is Zoe R Frenchman, my Twitter is Zoe Rebekah F, and my TikTok is Zoe RF420. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!